Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Desperate Reborn.
It has begun.
Did anyone see this article on Black Enterprise? So in April, the U.S. economy added 177,000 jobs, and the overall unemployment rate held steady at like 4.2%. However, the picture is drastically different for Black women. Their unemployment rate jumped from 5.1% in March to 6.1% in April, translating to 106,000 jobs lost.
Damn. Oh no!
The most significant drop.
Oh my God, Lord Destro, that one got me. The monkey just coming out right now.
Among all demographic groups.
I don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
Flashback. Black women are running circles around men.
Right.
And it's also shown in research that women want to marry on their same level of financial and educational status.
Yeah.
So if you're a Black woman making $150,000 a year with a master's degree, you tend to want to marry a Black man on that same level or higher. If Black women are excelling at such an accelerated rate, how do men
Excelling at such an accelerated rate.
keep up with that?
Now, my brothers, let's be honest. How many lies have we already debunked about the strong, independent Black woman?
I mean, we debunk it every single time when I cover the car pandemic, the housing pandemic. There's always a lot of women that are from the Black community that complain the most.
I mean, we've been told over and over that they're leading the charge in home ownership,
This can't be right. This can't be right.
and that they're the most educated demographic in America. They shout these talking points from TV screens and social media like we don't know how to use Google or something.
So, Black women are, of course, the most educated group among
It's funny because I always mention that and you guys always correct me. I know, guys. I'm just repeating what the women always say.
all groups.
Ashley just gave an anecdote, but the numbers also show Black women are one of the most educated demographics in this country and one of the least paid.
All of these studies have come out saying that Black women are the best leaders, that Black women are the most educated, that Black women are the ones who are most likely to make a business.
What studies? Where are you reading this from? Nowhere. You're just hearing it from other Black women making TikToks.
Successful, that Black women essentially are an asset.
Wait, there was an article that just came out that said that actually the most educated demographic in this country right now is Black women. So let me.
It's not Asian women, because the most educated demographic in this country per capita is Asians. Asian men, at least, I know that for sure, and I think Asian women are not that far behind. So where are you guys getting this Black women are the highest educated and the most homeowners? That just doesn't even make sense. Like, your culture of Black people is not of one of education like Asians are. So it makes more sense that more Asians are educated just because Asians are very on it about education.
Clear.
When the mainstream media directly lies to people so they can feel more superior, we have a problem here. I've been seeing this headline: Black women are the most educated group in the U.S. It's actually Asians that have the most degree attainment.
That's what I
They're
thought.
also the most.
And I'm not trying to be racist on my own. I just know Asian culture very well. I grew up in it. Education is almost bar none compared to anything else. Even in my family, even though we have businesses and even my cousins went to college and ended up back in taking care of the family business and stuff, we still got all pushed into college. We all got college educations, except for my dumb ass, illiterate, you know? But just the culture itself propagates for more education. Why? Because the only jobs our parents allowed us was lawyer, doctor, or what was the other one? Engineer. So we need a lot of education for those things.
most enrolled. Asians by far have the most college degrees in this country.
But don't be fooled. This isn't some harmless victory lap or a desperate attempt to speak their fantasies into existence. No, it's far more sinister than that, I promise you. It's a calculated move, an arrogant flex meant to thumb their nose at black men. A condescending campaign designed to demoralize and emasculate black male authority. And while castrated winter soldier simps like Van Jones and Van Lathan wouldn't recognize an insidious backhanded insult if it came in the form of an axe kick to the skull. Your Grace, Lord Destro has no intentions of letting this slide. We will peel back the layers of these guerrilla tactics as the truth begins to surface about the collapse of the I don't need a man ideology, about the actual chaos and desperation many of these women find themselves in. I want you to never forget the Cold War that was quietly waged against you by the bitter sisterhood. And let this also serve as a reminder to uplift and show gratitude for the smaller but far more valuable population of virtuous feminine black women, those who honor the anointed role of a man in society, the ones who vow to be his rib, not his cancer. Oof, that's beautiful. That's lovely.
Meanwhile,
I want you all to take a look at this really quickly. It says a 12-foot statue of a black woman has been placed in the middle of Times Square in New York, created to represent inclusivity. So as a way of inclusivity, they have placed a statue in the middle of New York City. And also with that statue, they have, it's a monument. Some people have considered it to be a movement. Now that's one headline, but I want you to take a moment and look at the next headline. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics April jobs report shows black women lost 106,000 jobs in April.
Can't be. These can't be right.
Now, before you start randomly sending out cash apps to ex-girlfriends and side chicks, well, not the army of Cobra, by the way. Just remember hearing these strong, independent women play in your face like this just a few months and years ago, when they believed that they were on some sort of international glow-up tour.
Flashback.
I do not agree with giving a man anything. Nothing. A woman should never give a man anything. And that's because men thrive and men are the best versions of themselves when they are independent and they're making money.
Ladies, repeat after.
What happened to the, all great man has a great woman behind them? What happened to all of that? Now, men are best when they're solo and by themselves.
To me, you never help a man. Again, you never help a man.
Hey, so check it. You're in a relationship for about 4 years, but recently your man just lost his job. In a situation like that, what would you do?
Yeah, of course I'd still be with him as long as the intent is for him to seek new employment. That's actually happened to me before. So I held it down just a little bit. It wasn't for long.
Good.
You know, life happens, especially when that happened to me. It was COVID time.
Good.
So I was an essential worker, but, you know, a lot of people got laid off. So it's cool.
Yeah.
As long as he's not trying to stay like that permanently. But it's okay.
Hey, I don't hate on it.
Okay with me.
Facts.
Would you rather be trapped in a forest with a black man or a bear?
Definitely a bear. I ain't gonna cap.
What? Why a bear?
Cause I feel like the bear wouldn't try to f me. You know, I'd rather die than to get, you know what I'm saying?
Women that are in the streets would rather die than have sex. That's what they're saying.
Why not the black man?
Why not the black man?
Because the bear can't do anything horrible to you.
Because they be a little wild out here. Like, they lack boundaries more than any other race. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Now, if you would say like a white man or something, I don't know.
Really? Like, that was just the most racist statement against your own race right there.
But the facts and the statistics are starting to expose the brutal truth. These women made a serious miscalculation when they burned their bridges with the nuclear family and turned...
Yep, now no man's gonna save you. Most black men now don't really want to date black women, even though they love black women. I have friends that are marrying white women because black women are quite miserable.
Turn their backs on the black man. Look around, brothers. The government is shrinking, and many of the jobs they used to dangle in front of your faces like trophies are quietly being replaced by AI. The future is circling back to what men have always brought to the table: mind and muscle. Yes, manual labor, STEM, skilled trades. These fields are rising in value again. Not those liberal arts jobs that once propped up the illusion of the strong, independent woman. Take note of the shift, my brothers. The storm is changing direction, and like we've done since the dawn of time, we must adapt.
The highest rate of unemployment amongst all workers. That means that globally, black women have been laid off last month. Globally, 106,000.
I don't think it's global. It's the United States, lady. So it's national.
Black women were laid off. Consistent job loss. But then, for some reason, you get a statue in the middle of a major city.
Meanwhile,
Black men unemployment decreased from 6.1% to 5.6%. And these figures suggest that Black women are facing a unique challenge in the current labor market.
I mean, again, we talk about the attitude of these women, and it's just not made for work. That attitude does not work for most careers.
Did you catch that? Did you hear today's mathematics? Trust me, the mainstream media won't say a word about it. But yes, black men actually gained jobs last month. Around 48,000 to be exact. We're talking 55,000 so-called broke men are no longer unemployed, while the strong independent woman lost 106,000 jobs in the same time frame. The unemployment rate for black men has dropped from 6.1% to 5.6%. This is truly a Cobra la 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 moment.
Cobra!
So amidst all the quote broke man slander, these same men quietly gained some yards on the field. But here is the real question. What will you do with this momentum? Will you once again empower the bitter sisterhood with this influx of funds? Will you once again simp it forward on first dates, Puff Daddy baby lotion, and car notes? Or will you have some... Will you raise the standards of the community and demand nothing less than excellence? Well, I guess we'll see. But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blast.
We all knew it was bull that, black women were the most educated, own the most home, have the most highest paid careers or whatever it is. I just never really said it, right? I always just agreed in a sense, but just fakey agreed. But I already knew. Asians, why would that even make sense? The culture of Asians is literally of education, because we know exactly how to get ahead in life, and it's through the STEM degrees, the lawyers, the doctors, and the engineers. It's not through many other means that you can make the US dream possible. So where are they getting these numbers? Straight up their freaking BBLs. That's where they're getting it from. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.